Dear students, in this unit we will talk about another important event in the history of life form on Earth. That was the colonization of animals and plants onto the land or terrestrial environment. Now, colonization of land means before that time period, all the life forms, including plants as well as animals, they were inhabited in the water bodies. The water bodies include freshwater bodies and the marine water bodies. Marine water bodies are the oceans and seas, while freshwater bodies include river, lakes, and ponds. So in the earlier periods, all the life form was dependent solely on the aquatic life forms, the aquatic environment. But the colonization of those animals and plants on land was another milestone in the history of life. There is fossil evidence that cyanobacteria and other photosynthetic prokaryotes are found coated on damp terrestrial surfaces well over 1 billion years ago. But it's not for certain that they are the first one to inhabit the terrestrial environment. However, a large form of life such as fungi, plants and animals did not begin to colonize land until about 500 million years ago. Now, earliest fossil evidence of terrestrial animals, mean the animals which live on land, activity is from Ordovician era, which is approximately 450 million years ago. However, there are still earlier animal fossils, and most molecular clocks suggest a deep origin of animal, earlier origin phyla in the Precambrian period, leaving open the possibility that animal might have colonized land much earlier than the Ordovician era. Now, this figure depicts an diagram which shows the movement of water body animals onto the land. So this marks the importance of this event in the history of life, that how these animals successfully colonized on land. The earliest undisputed fossil of terrestrial plants, animal and fungi are all from early Paleozoic era, which is Ordovician and Silurian period actually. It dates back 495 to 417 million years. The earliest animal fossils which are found on terrestrial environment or on land are known from approximately 600 million years ago. Now, when we talk about the earliest representative of plant lineage, such as green algae and red algae, they colonized the land even earlier, approximately 1,000 to 750 million years, and 1,200 million years when we talk about the red algae. Now, when we talk about the animals, many successful animals also invaded the land and they started colonizing there. That include myriapods, centipedes and millipedes. These are the large groups of arthropods, and chelicerates, which includes arachnids, horseshoe crabs. These are also a large group of arthropods, have figured prominently in the earliest evidence of terrestrial animals. First taxonomically identifiable body fossil of terrestrial animal are of arachnids and chelopods. That is from the late Silurian epoch and date back 419 million years, and they are found in modern day England. The oldest unambiguous evidence of subaerial animal activity is of phylum Arthropoda. The movement of plant was rather slow from water onto the land. It was a very complex process, started gradually from ocean to first freshwater bodies and then from freshwater bodies onto the land. It is estimated that land plants to have emerged in a middle Cambrian or early Ordovician interval, and vascular plants to have emerged on land in the late Ordovician Silurian epoch. Now, colonization of land by the plants required evolution of many anatomical, physiological, and reproductive adaptations by these plants because water is very vital, especially for the plants, in order to carry out photosynthesis and other important functions. So they had to go through so many adaptation to successfully colonize onto the land. Plants have a waxy cuticle which is present on their branches as well as leaf, which protect against water loss, and stomata on the back of their leaves for gaseous exchange, which is very important for the process of photosynthesis. So this whole unit of lecture tells us that how and when these major phyla of animal and plants colonized on successfully onto the land.